So hello guys, in this tutorial of After Effects, I am going to show you how we can animate things in Adobe After Effects by using keyframe. So it is simple and very easy process. So let's get started. I am going to create new composition. Make sure it is 1920 by 1080, whatever frame rate I am going to select 29 by 20 97.97. Click OK. Uh, I'm going to make it fit to the screen. Now I am going to create a box by rectangle tool, selecting the rectangle tool and press shift and start drawing. And now I think the color is fine. Maybe I can change the color as well. Okay. What the keyframe is? The keyframe is that the value of these transform properties: anchor point, position, scale, rotation, opacity, from first point to the second point. And how to create a keyframe? There are, in every properties in After Effects there are stopwatch. Almost every property you see: anchor point, position, scale, keyframe, rotation. Law, for example, in opacity, I press it, you see its color change, and it add a diamond shape where our indicator is, and it's mean at that point its value is 100. Maybe we can change that, or maybe we can increase that. I add the keyframe, but it doesn't create any animation, because animate the thing we need at least two keyframe. Like I created the first keyframe at 2 seconds. Now I am going to add the second keyframe at 1 second. And how I can add the second keyframe of opacity at 1 second? There are multiple way to do one thing. The first method, I just change the value, it automatically add the keyframe, because this is our stopwatch of opacity is below. You can see, you can see. Okay, and now the if I go in the 0 second or maybe first frame, how to add keyframe in the second method. But there, if I just activate this stopwatch, you can see there is some similar icon in the timeline of the keyframe on the left side. Add or remove keyframe, I can just click it, it add the keyframe, but it is the same value as our last keyframe is. Or, and if I change the, I just make sure indicator is on top of that keyframe, and I change its value to 100, or maybe from 0. And if I play it, you can see now it is creating an animation. How I play it? By pressing space button from the keyboard. Okay, I am going to delete that. Just hold left click, drag, and press delete. I select one keyframe to delete, or if I press go back by command Z and select all keyframe by dragging left click and dragging mouse, and delete all, they are deleting. Now third way to delete the keyframe, just click on this stopwatch, left click, which is below. Okay, now I am going to add position keyframe at maybe 2 seconds. Yeah, position keyframe, because I wanted to. Oh, okay. First I added a keyframe. I wanted this square to come from either left side or right side of the our composition. So I am going in the 1 second. Make sure that our selection tool is selected. I am going to drag it to the left side, maybe by holding shift key. What shift key will do? It drag it to the straight line, and you see there is sky blue line that is following with the scale wherever we move, which indicate that it is the value, or it is the position of the keyframe at 1 second. And if I play it, you can see it start coming 1 to 2 seconds from first out of the screen to the almost center where we created our square. Now other important thing, that if I bring square outside of our composition, we can still see our square, outline of our square, not the square but the outline of the square. Now what I want, I think that I will add some rotation in that as well. I click on the rotation tool, rotation stopwatch at 1 second, and at the certain second I make it to maybe 180 degree. And if I play it, now the problem is, you can see the square is rotating around its anchor point, which is not centralized. So to adjust that, what you need to do, you need to select this pan behind tool, make sure your indicator is on the keyframe, and then you need to make it to the center, maybe by holding control or command from the Mac, and go to the first frame, so make sure layer is selected, and okay, it already follow the path. Now if I play, it is center, it will move better, like anchor point is centralized, so it is rotating around the center. So I am going to add scale keyframe as well, and I am going back to the first second, and I am going to decrease the scale, and now I am playing. You see scale up, and it is now way better. uh, it is now scale up, and then okay, now you can add more than two keyframe as well in the timeline. Maybe I go in the 3 second, and I just click this selection tool and move it out of the screen. Okay, now I am going to play it. Okay, it look good, but what maybe we can do way better thing, like if I just click it, I want what I want, it will stop there and then move on. So you see this keyframe is moving on, I will bring it to the 4 second, and what I want, this square to stay there for 1 second. So I want the keyframe same position value at this 3 second. So I am just copying this position keyframe and move the indicator to the 3 second and paste it. Now you can check it, it is moving, and then it stop, then it move. Okay, now before going, there is another there are lot of things that we can do, but it is another example. You can test other by yourself as well, but the concept is the same. What if I just bring down this rectangle, go in the fill, you see color even has a stopwatch. What if I click it, mean its color is this one at this second. Now I am going it the to the 2 second, I just click it, make it to the dark purple, and now I am going at the 3 second, maybe make it green. No, green is not good, yellow, and you can see it is changing color as well. Okay, so this is just an example we can create with a keyframe in After Effects. In the next lecture, we are going to move how we can make animation better, more natural, and that get more views. Thanks for watching. If you like this tutorial, make sure subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks for watching.